Recently, taxation has been buried. Now, what is retrospect? The word retrospect means looking back. So, when we say retrospect transaction and taxation, it is a tax which occurred on a transaction that occurred before. For example, I am presently in 2021, but at this point of time, I tax something that was into account in 2015 or 2018. So, what I do is, for a transaction that took place in these years, I bring in a new tax, and this tax could be an additional tax to the existing tax, and therefore we call this as a retrospective tax, because this tax has been introduced after the transaction has already happened. Now, it's not just India which had this concept of retrospect taxation. There are countries like US, countries like Canada, then we have Australia, we have Netherlands, and then Belgium, as some of the nations which follow the concept of retrospect taxation. Now, retrospect taxation occurs by the changes in the policy. Now, the previous government had a separate policy, the new government has a separate policy. So, new government can introduce this retrospect taxation and put new taxes on the previous transactions which were happened. Now, usually this is done to rectify any kind of deviations that occur in the existing taxation policies, and this affects the companies knowingly or unknowingly. So, why this case of retrospective taxation in India has been in news? Now, there are two major companies which were Vodafone and Kane, which were in news. What happened were, all the mergers and acquisitions for these countries which happened before May 2012, that is 2012, were charged. So, what were the main deals? Vodafone actually had 67% stake in a foreign entity, and this was the Hong Kong based entity Hutchinson Whampoa, and in this entity there was 67% stake of Vodafone. Now, government under this retrospective taxation raised the demand of nearly rupees 8 crore, somewhere close to 8,000 crores in capital gains taxation. Now, this was a huge amount. Similarly, there was a same state that happened with Crane India, and both of these nations then fought to move towards the international court to seek for justice. So, they asked for the return of the value of the shares which were seized. The refund was asked, seizing the values of the shares was asked, and then the dividends which had been confiscated were again asked for. So, these companies, when they went to the international tribunal, their idea was to get this fixed, and finally both these companies actually won in the international tribunal and India lost. So, in 2012, it was a taxation which was imposed on Vodafone. Now, in 2014, there was Crane India, which basically had nearly 10,000 crores of liability. And then finally in 2021, 5th of August, the government proposed to withdraw all the tax which were demanded under the retrospective laws, and to refund all the amount to the two said companies, and all the money collected in form of all the levies which were imposed, which would be refunded to Vodafone and Crane. So, that is what is retrospective taxation. Very important. The countries who actually brought retrospective taxation into account, again very important. So, we need to know where all in the world there is the system of retrospective taxation, and recently why India has moved back from this concept of retrospective taxation. We would be covering many more interesting sessions for you, and some of the important useful links are there in the description. Stay tuned for our next updates. Wish you a very good luck for preparation.